This book isn't about how I crashed and burned, though I did, and then picked myself up and got right back to the grind, fully recovered and ready to conquer the same world that wore me down. This isn't a memoir of personal restoration or a guide to bouncing back stronger. It's a manifesto for transformation, of how we think about work, how we structure organizations, and how we measure success. The old models are breaking down, not because we're failing them, but because they're failing us. It's time to build something better. Our current system of work reinforces and celebrates the wrong things. It rewards you for staying up until 4 a.m. working on a project. Yesterday's high performance becomes today's expectation, and now we need you to stay up every night. The more you go over the top to get the job done, the more it is expected. C-suite leaders brag about sleeping under their desks, declare the 80-hour workweek a reasonable goal, and assert that every person and every organization can and should do more and achieve more. Traditional leadership still operates from an industrial-era playbook. Hierarchical structures, command and control mentalities, and success measured primarily through productivity and growth metrics. We talk about human resources as if people were raw materials to be utilized rather than living systems to be nurtured. When problems arise, we respond with more management, more metrics, more pressure. Work breeds competition, not collaboration. Society tells us that success is defined by your title, your salary, how many people you manage, and how much money you make for your company. We live in a society of more. If I'm making more money, I can get a better car, a bigger house, nicer vacations. All of that feels really good until you see someone else who has even more. The underlying message is that what we have is never enough. Who we are is never enough. When we meet new people, we introduce ourselves by sharing what we do for a living. That's not who we are. It's what we do. We represent as if we are our jobs. When I hit bottom, it wasn't a failure. It was my first moment of seeing clearly. And what I saw is that real strength doesn't come from an abundance of resilience or grit or pushing through. It comes from hope. We think burnout is about exhaustion, but again and again, research shows it's actually about hopelessness. Researchers have examined the association between hopelessness and job burnout among nurses and police officers and in public school teachers. As hopelessness increases, so does the chance of burnout. When we measure burnout, we're really measuring the absence of hope. This means the solution isn't rest, though that matters a lot. It's learning to build sustainable hope as a practical, measurable skill set.